On Monday, truckers surrounded the Tom Davies Square, honking their horns in protest against hikes in development fees. Inside, councillors heard speaker after speaker denounce the proposed charges as being too excessive. The increase for a single-family house would jump from $3,000 to nearly $14,000.
It'll only make them worse. That's the only answer. People are too nervous to buy. If they can get a good deal on a home, then they'll buy it. If they're going to another $10,000, they're not. Things are extremely tough. I'm working on building small sheds instead of homes, so it's very tough in town.
The president of the Ontario Home Builders Association confirmed housing starts have dramatically dropped across the province. He feels hiking the fees at this time would be wrong.
What will happen is what's happening in Toronto areas, where development charges have sucked the life out of development in some communities, where they counted on development charges to pay for things. They're not getting any development. So guess what? If your development disappears, then you don't have that income to pay for something.
But others are in favor of the development fee hikes.
This city is going to grow, and by God, you're going to do a good job of running.
Development fees do not curtail development, but support the infrastructure of the city. And it's a decided plan that works. And there's no question that the developers are arguing against it because it affects their profits.
At the $20 million or more that we have lost, you could have 10 soccer fields, you could have second padded the Countryside Arena, you could have had money for the arts. All this requires money, and if you have no money, then all this talk about making Sudbury great is empty promises.
Well, what came out clearly tonight is two things. One, I don't think we've dedicated enough time to this process. Council was only informed of these development fees a few weeks back, and we're 2 weeks before the current bylaw expires. There has to be more time. Secondly, there's a lot of myths that have to be myths and fallacies and realities that have to come forward. There's a lack of information, and we heard a lot of questions from both sides of the debate tonight, and those questions have to be answered.